Lotus Automobile Repairs. If you're looking for help fixing your Lotus Automobile, look no further. Our comprehensive Lotus Automobile Repair Guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and maybe show you how to repair your vehicle. Lotus manufactures cars that owners have come to trust. Even a trustworthy autos require occasional maintenance or repair. However, if you're in need of Lotus Auto Repair from experienced professionals, your local auto helper can help. Oil leaks. A telltale sign that your oil is leaking would be dark stains on your driveway. It starts off small, but then it gets uncontrollable. Your oil filter might not be working well, or a plug is missing or misaligned. Oil leaks are easily remedied if you maintain or tune up your car regularly, and change your oil filter at regular intervals. To check for oil leaks, wash the engine bay. You can also find out if any other fluids are leaking from your car this way. Engine not accelerating. Upon acceleration, if there appears to be no increase in speed, check that the air and fuel filters are clean and replace them if necessary. A full replacement of fuel in the tank will ensure that water has not contaminated the mix. The catalytic converter may be congested and will need to be replaced if this is the case. The transmission fluid may have fallen below an adequate level and will need to be topped up. If the level is normal, then professional assistance will be needed to inspect the engine. Radiator leaks. If your air conditioning starts failing, and your car is leaving a trail of coolant on the street and driveway, then you have a radiator leak. A faulty radiator can mean that your engine will overheat and leave you stranded at the worst possible time. Just check all the connectors of your car to make sure that they're in place. Replace immediately if there's damage. Work out a coolant maintenance schedule by regularly flushing out coolant and replacing it. Alternator problems. The alternator keeps your battery in check and keeps it charged. If you have problems with your alternator, your car won't be able to start or break down in the middle of the road. Signs of a failing alternator includes constant battery problem, unusual rattling from the engine, and electrical failure. The age might be one reason why your alternator is giving you problems. So keep track of how old is your alternator and have it replaced if it's been in service for years. The signs above are what you need to look out for should you need to replace your alternator. Spark plugs. Spark plugs have a shelf life. Wear and tear will eventually lead to these failures, and at certain inopportune moments, a failed spark plug can cause your car to run at lower speeds and consume more fuel in the process. Tune-ups every 6 months and spark plug replacements every 5 to 10 months. Or as they wear down. Whichever comes first will go a long way to preventing long-term damage to the electronics in your car. Damaged wheels or flat tires. When you have the perfect tires, then driving is safer and more effective. On the other hand, road conditions can impact and harm the tires. Certain climates will down tires faster than others. Even when you're a careful driver, tires will eventually be worn down after a while. This will happen faster if the wheels aren't aligned correctly. If your tires have been ruined, this introduces a great deal of risk, especially when you're on the street. Solution: have a spare wheel and tools in your car. There are cracks in the windscreen. Usually, it takes some kind of external force like a stone to crack a windscreen, but there are some cars that are prone to damage because of factory production vulnerabilities. Although a small crack might not seem like a big deal, it can spread rapidly and compromise the integrity of the glass. Source: familyhandyman.com